Ultimate Spider-Man, issue number 19. Let's get into it. In New York City, on top of a skyscraper, we see Richard Parker meeting with Felicia Hardy, Black Cat. So, how are you doing? I'm okay. How about you? Oh, I'm grounded. I shouldn't even be here. Did you get in trouble because you ran away to help me? Or because of what you did? Both. Well then, you probably deserve it, don't you? As we see, Richard Parker look down. Then, how could you do this? It's my nature. So what's it gonna be, kid? The pain and suffering of betraying your fellow heroes? Or just plain old pain and suffering? I'm fine with whichever way you wanna go. What are you going to do, Richard? I don't know. I'm scared. I can take over if you want me to. Do you? Yes. Close your eyes, son, and don't open them until I tell you to. And we see the Picotech suit engage into a Venom protocol, protecting Richard Parker with a ferocity never seen before in this Ultimate Universe. The tendrils of Venom take control, wiping out Kingpin's Bullseye's henchmen mercilessly. What are you? We can't stop this. Get the boss out of here. No. Stop it. And we see Black Cat trying to save her father from the tendrils of Venom as he goes in for a final attack. Please. I'm sorry we scared you. Fist Tower. We thank everyone for coming, especially considering the state of things. Hopefully, this will be brief. We only have a few items to cover today. Mr. Fisk? It's been months. Where is he? I can tell you that Craven has left our territories by any of the means that we normally use. I've also been to both his estate and preserve and questioned everyone there. I was thorough in the way that only I can be. No one on his staff knows where he is, but everyone's concerned he's never disappeared like this before, and they assume the worst.
There are plenty of ways to slip through our fingers unnoticed. Maybe he got tired of all this. Maybe he decided to hole up in some peaceful corner of the world and watch the sunrise.
Ridiculous. Mr. Wesley? Nothing on my end either. And now to make matters worse. But perhaps it is time to consider our worst case scenario. You think he's dead? No. Worst case, he's working with Mysterio. I would think the worst case is much worse than that. Namely, so could one of us. Is that a guess or something more? Take it however you like, but no one at this table has suffered more at the hands of our traitorous ex-colleague than me. Mysterio and his confederates have destroyed 2 more of my warehouses, while all of you conveniently remain untouched. Perhaps the best course of action on this front is for me to take control of each of you, peek under the hood, just so I can be sure.
That's
You wouldn't dare, and even if you did, we both know you're not powerful enough to dominate my will. That was years ago. I am stronger now. Look at what they've done to us. Because this is no war for justice or heroes. I have become obsessed with this mystery instead of an adversary. You are right. We'll deal with Craven when we learn more. Until then, we have 2 enemies to crush. And what about the monster? What's this? More secrets? Mr. Hardy and I laid a trap with what I now suspect to be the begrudgingly assistant of his daughter. I was hoping it would be Spider-Man. Instead, it was a nightmare. And while I suppose personal desires, divided loyalties are something we're going to have to deal with regarding the younger generation, young Felicia will remain at arm's length for a while. She did swear that it wasn't Spider-Man and that she doesn't know his real name or that he would transform into a beast, but her father thinks she might be lying. I've stayed out of it for now, but soon enough, I'll have her name, one way or another.
And what do you plan to do with it when you get it?
In no particular order. I'm going to kill him. then Spider-Man, and Mysterio, and the Goblin.
Okay, here they come.
Thank you, Mr. Weasley.
The Green Goblin and Mysterio were eavesdropping on communications from the Kingpin. Later, back at Peter Parker's home. Block, 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 block. Huh? You're never going to believe this, but I stop by here every day hoping someone might show up. I didn't know who would be, but I waited and waited and waited. So finally, the alarm goes off, super loud, just when I happen to be here. I guess I should have assumed it might have been you. You know, my secret identity. But I didn't. Oh man. Look at what you've done to the wall. Do you have any idea how hard it is to find a decent contractor in the city? And how am I supposed to explain this to my wife when she moves back in?
It's amusing that you think your family is ever going to be able to live here again, Peter Parker.
What does that mean?
It means they're coming for you, and they don't know who you are yet. And because I'm complicit, I've kept what I've known a secret for now. But believe me, it's just a matter of time until they do. So I wanted to warn you.
I don't get it. I don't understand why you helped us in the jungle, or why you'd want to help me now. And how on earth did you come through the wall? We're not even on the bottom floor.
That's just how my powers work. And to answer the more important question, let's just say I don't care for who I've been associated with over the years, and I've been looking for a way out. Now I think I've found something powerful enough to end this for good.
I think you might have the wrong guy. You need to understand, there are lines I won't cross, things I won't do.
And your friends feel the same way? Because I saw what you went through. That changes a person.
And we see the torturing of Craven to him and his friend Harry. Spider-Man just looks upon the mole man's face. I think you should leave.
Just remember, the offer stands. I can help you.
Bit later, back at another residence for the Parkers. Oh crap. Bip, 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 bip. Language.
Richard Parker, I don't even know what to say to you right now. Actually, I know exactly what I want to say. If you think being grounded comes with some kind of selective participation, then maybe I need to grab your biggest book and beat you half to death with it. And if you think for 1 second that the suit could protect you from me, you are wrong.
I told you it was a bad idea.
Shut up. What did you just say to me?
I think he's talking with the suit.
I don't care.
I think we should maybe take a moment and everyone calm down. Son, your mother and I are going to talk about what to do with you while you sit here and think about what you've done. Suit? Yes, Peter. He is not to leave. Yes, Peter. So I think that...
Yeah, hold that thought for a second. Mom? Hey there, MJ. Thought I heard something rattling around. Figured I would check it out. It's fine. It was. Because it's not hard to hear everything, it's nice of Anna to let us all crash at her place. But we are all packed in here like sardines. Not that I'm complaining. I would never complain. I hear you, Mom, and I agree. But it'll have to wait until later.
Okay, so...
Gotta say, I've officially reached my limit. I've had enough. What are we doing, Peter?
Parenting, and then the spider senses go off. Or is it possible we're talking about more than Richard here? Oh boy, and the spider senses goes off again.
I feel like I've taken all of this pretty well. That I've been a pretty good mom and wife.
Well, you've been an amazing wife and an even better mom.
When you first started out, I forgave you for keeping it from me. I knew you were going through something, and if I was patient, you'd let me know when you were ready. When you and Harry were kidnapped, I took care of the kids and did my best to remain calm, even though I was anything but. And when you said it was time to run, I ran as hard as I could.
Like I said, you've been
But this stuff with Richard, I thought it might, I don't know, be fun for the two of you. Help you grow closer to him. And maybe that's how it started. But Peter, that suit is dangerous. And
He's MJ. He's safer in that suit than you are walking across the street. Look, that doesn't mean I don't like it. Doesn't mean I'm not also terrified when he puts it on. But for the time being, after what he's backed into, I want him sleeping in the thing.
And what about May and me and my family who we might be dragging into this by hiding out here? What about Ben?
What about everyone? We're all trapped in this city with these maniacs in charge. It's why they have to be stopped. It's why this has to end. We have a plan. Well, the beginning's up.
And you trust them, Harry and Gwen?
I trust Harry. He trusts Gwen. And Mary Jane puts her hand on her head.
Peter, I just don't know how much more of this I can take.
Tell me what you need me to do. Seriously, anything.
I don't want to ask anymore.
What?
I know that you've answered every question I've had, but I don't want to have to do that anymore. I want you to tell me everything that I need to know about you, about Harry and Gwen, and everything you're up to. No more lies by omission. No more secrets.
Are you sure, MJ? Because some of the Harry and Gwen stuff is...
I'm sure, Peter. I'm sure. Tell me everything.
To be continued. Let's see what happens on the next action-packed installment of Ultimate Spider-Man.